Hi, I'm Jeff Lovell, a staff accountant with AA Accounting, and today we're discussing employer requirements related to payroll. Employers must calculate each employee's gross pay per pay period, calculate and deduct the appropriate amount of withholding, pay the employees their net pay, make tax deposits on time to the appropriate taxing authorities, and file employment tax returns when due. They also need to keep good employment tax records for at least 4 years after the close of the tax year. In most cases, employers must withhold federal income tax, FICA Social Security and Medicare tax, state income tax, and other types of withholding from employees' wages. Employers may be required to withhold child support or other types of court-ordered garnishments, AFLAC or other health insurance premiums or cafeteria plan deductions, contributions to retirement plans such as a 401k or IRA, or other types of fringe benefits. This can present a challenge to calculating proper withholding, since some deductions are pre-tax and others are post-tax. Employers also need to be careful to use the correct withholding rates each year and to use the correct exemptions based upon each employee's individual Form W-4 on file, which can vary between the federal and state governments. Once these tax withholdings have been done, employers must make regular deposits. Most employers are either a monthly or semi-weekly depositor. Semi-weekly depositors will deposit their tax withholding on Wednesdays or Fridays based upon when the payroll was paid, and monthly depositors will make their deposits on the 15th day of the next month. Other depositors might have to make payroll deposits on a daily, quarterly, or even annual basis. This determination is made by the taxing authority. Employers are also required to file various tax forms with the various taxing authorities. All employers are required to file an annual Form 944, a quarterly 941, or a Form 942 or 943 in special circumstances with the IRS. Employers may also be required to file a state equivalent form if that state has income tax withholding. And employers must pay unemployment at the federal and state level for most employee wages and file appropriate tax returns when due. Some of the typical due dates for the most common employment forms are presented here. The Form 941 is due quarterly, or employers can file a 944 annually if they qualify. Federal unemployment is due annually. State unemployment is typically due quarterly or annually. And a Form W-3 must be submitted to the Social Security Administration, typically by the end of February or March in some cases. And employers must issue a Form W-2 to employees by the end of January of the year following the year the wages were paid. To recap, employers must calculate and deduct proper tax withholding based upon employees' W-4s on file. They must make timely tax deposits to taxing authorities to avoid interest and penalties, and they must file employment returns and issue employees W-2s on time to avoid penalties. If you have a question about payroll taxes or other accounting or tax questions, call the payroll experts at AA Accounting. We're here year-round to assist you. Thank you.